Alright. Iron bars, let's say if we did that, right? We would need 9, 9, 9, 9. I'm not trying to sound like Hitler and Downfall there. So we need 36, 40, plus another 9, so we would need 49 iron bars. I don't know if we have enough materials for that, but we can see how far off we are, I suppose. Well, some good news. We found more iron. Well, if there's iron down here, then that's a good sign. We've got lead and iron accessible from our base, both near bedrock, which is the really helpful thing. We can mine safely at night. Oh, holy iron mine. I like the looks of this. Well, this kind of just solved our question of will we have enough iron for the bars, because it sounds like we'd need 49 of them. We're at +7 right now. Well, this worked out well. This worked out well. So we need iron spikes, and we need to build our zombie courtyard base. And we need to watch out for those damn vultures, too. Part of the iron, but we'll get another, like another 1,500 iron while we're down here. And now we know that the riches lurk in the depths. Okay, so we want to be facing the northeast, I believe. North. Does it want to be the northeast? Yeah. So this should be the outside right there. Okay, so that's the one we want to improve. Let's get out of here. We didn't even have any water with us. That actually could have been bad, because looks like our water's actually lower. Now, fortunately, we still have a way to get up, which is why we dug down 2 across rather than 1. But if we stopped being able to jump high enough to get out of here, that would have certainly complicated things. Probably should have been building this starting yesterday, and maybe this is going to be too ambitious of a project, and I hope not. But I am prepared for potentially needing to cut it a bit shorter. Getting to work by about 6. Gonna need more frames too, aren't we? Let's get another, well, we can just make everything we can there. Okay, but that's done. That's the good news. And in food, let's drink this yucca juice. We have this other stuff over here, and we have the bacon and eggs. Alright, so start crafting that. 22 minutes, that's like 10 hours, right? Takes us to 4 p.m. Okay, where do we want to set up our defenses? First night. Maybe over to the north is good. Or honestly, we could just do it here closer to town as a little haven, part way to town. Maybe we just do this, because I'm good with that. Could probably just set up like here, I guess, honestly. We determined this is both faster and more stamina efficient than punching it. Okay. I say Rome wasn't built in a day, but let's see what we can build here. About 100 meters away from our main base, we'll have this secondary thing. We could eventually eliminate the zombie courtyard or do something else with it. Come over here. Obviously, their durability hit to the stone axe is irrelevant because it just takes 1 stone to repair. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. fact that it doesn't switch immediately upon ending the weapon is annoying sometimes. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got this as an outer perimeter at least. I guess it's us going through the grass. I thought maybe a zombie was sneaking up behind me. I think it's good to eat this. We're going to get this 18 health back. Could probably let it drop slightly lower, but yeah, I think we could have let it drop lower. Oh well. Basically, if we go back up to full health, then this was overkill. We're doing on water. Day 7 has a nice big red 7 right there. Warning. Going to be a problem. Did any notes appear? Did they warn you about the blood moon? Doesn't look like it. We get this digging finished by about 10. You can fill it in, hopefully by like 2 or 3. I think we're going to be able to assemble this today. We're at 114 health right now. $115. So I guess this is technically bigger than our main base, isn't it? Come to think about it. Because our base, I think, was 8 by 8, right? So this will actually be larger. But the key is it's going to be triple thick walls, and if they breach them, we don't care in the middle, right? Like, they can do that, then they're just in the middle. It's no big deal. Said I was hoping to finish digging this by 10. I think I may have drastically overestimated how long this is going to take. We don't need that. Let's do this, because we're going to need it later. And if this place gets wrecked again, we literally built it in a day. And we gathered a lot of materials, specifically a lot of the clay there. I mean, it's just basically The iron bars are the only thing that's semi-difficult to replace from what we're building here. Oh, but we're gonna need more lumber, aren't we? Lumber is what we need now. We have 3 right now. Let's count the swings this takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, 16 as opposed to... I don't know how much it'd be without the mod, actually. But we were doing 50 before, and so 58 is a noticeable improvement. But I don't think the mod is there, and it's not worth the time to verify right now. We're in crunch time now. 700 lumber so far. I don't think we're going to need more cobblestone, but not worth the risk. Get more lumber. Skill points array. Zero skill points now. We're going to need a lot more lumber eventually over for the day because we're going to make wood spikes. If you're wondering why am I continuing to hit trees, because we're going to need all this for wood spikes. Hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew here. Even if we don't get all the spikes out, we can still just shoot them, I guess. Hopefully I don't get like freezing in the rain. We'll see what happens, I guess. And we'll have a really good tree forest available soon. Talk as much as the most fun to listen. With a thunderstorm, it's hard to hear what's going on. I don't want to be caught by surprise by zombies. Especially not like a zombie dog. Yeah, our health was... We could have waited longer before eating that food for sure. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Spikes, traps, let's start with 100. I know that means we need to gather more lumber here. Still got 12 hours, which is like 25 minutes, right? We're probably okay. This is a good tree. See, this looks like a smaller tree than some of the other ones that are give only like 600 or 1,000, or 600 or 900. I don't understand the logic here. This will give us over 2,000 lumber, which is enough for like 250 blocks. Is that enough? I'm not sure. Chop these down to be safe on the way. Eventually, I think we'll just be tossing these pine trees or whatever overboard. Okay, we have over 2,000 lumber, plus we have bunch of stuff cranking out there. We're not worried about the drop today. We got too much to do here. Let's see what we can do. If I have time, I can make a ramp up, but again, that's a much lower priority. This is going to be one of the most... This is the biggest single layer. It's going to be pretty involved. One other thing we can also do is just do a smaller amount of things. Like we only get 3 done instead of 5. It's okay. Instead of 4. The goal is to almost have, yeah, well, if we don't get all of the walls done, basically is what I'm saying. It's okay. We'll have to remember to check back at the base to output more iron bars soon. I'm not worried about the drop. The only thing I'm going to do is say I'm going to face. It's probably over that way-ish, yeah. We do not have the time to go running after that right now. Wooden spikes are being created. It's bigger than I was thinking. I'm actually considering this again. It's not just 4 pillars, it's also the walls all between those, right? So I underestimated how much I'm going to need, but we'll get done what we can. what time we started this, like 10:47 or something. So if it takes 2 hours per layer of this, we're not going to have enough time. So I'm going to start off with this section here. Make sure we have the ability to do this first. You can always just put the iron bars in the other spots. Should have spent less time. Well, we needed the iron to some degree. This morning I should have spent. We lost like 2 hours this morning with me wanting to finish that mine shaft, and I shouldn't have worried about it. I was thinking there were just 3 corner pillars, but then I realized no, I actually want to fill in between the corner pillars. Which means this is a lot more. Level 20, hooray. I have about, what, 8 hours left? Let's say maybe it won't be so bad week 1, but, you know, I'd rather not bet the house on that, you know what I'm saying? That's 2 layers up so far, right? We have another 3 layers to go. I think I did not start this construction project soon enough. Might just make overhangs on part of this for tonight. With cobblestone overhangs. I can always chop those down later. It's about 2 o'clock, 8 hours to go. I'm not ready for tonight. One, 2, 3 right now. So we need 2 more layers. Good news is this should be fine, honestly, for tonight. Means I will not need nearly as much any iron bars as I was thinking, though. So we have our weapons, we have some food, we have like the painkillers and water. This is our checklist. Got one layer to go up over here. I guess Rome wasn't built in a day. 700 wood left. Yeah, for some reason I think it's just the corners, which it's not. It's everything between the corners as well. I kind of messed it up mentally in my head. Otherwise I'd basically be done with 3 out of the 4 parts, and that would be okay, but it's literally twice as much work as I was originally figuring. Which is why my calculations are off here. It's not just the 4 corners, it's the spots between those 4 corners. If you imagine this divided into 9 segments, we have to fill in 8 of the segments, and I was planning on filling in 4 of the segments. So, whoops. You can finish this, go get the other stuff, the iron bars. Like, this should be sufficient, if needed. Okay. I would have liked to dig up the ground and have very flat cobblestone ground here. But I think at this point that ain't happening. I can flatten the ground slightly here to avoid some of the weirder things. Like that right there. Come on, just put that there. That's flat terrain at least. So I wanted to dig the ground up, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that. Just make sure I have everything I need for Horde Night here. So we're out of that, which is fine. The iron bars, let's do another 5 iron bars, and then forged iron. How much forged iron can we make? A lot. Let's do that. Take 15 minutes to finish, which is, don't think we have that much time. Food, slap some of this in here. Some materials. Medicine, we're going to want the painkillers and maybe the bandages, possibly the jar of honey. I'm just going to grab all that. You know what, I should use, I will eat that at the start of Horde Night. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we got more forged iron going, and we have, hopefully, yeah, some more iron bars, which I don't think we'll need. We're going to have to put these two on face, it's fine. So we'll put those there, put these here. Advanced. That's fine. Okay. In a minute. I'm just going to try to make the outer wall here right now is the thing. Just remember, don't fall into the inner wall. Probably should have made some more iron arrowheads instead of forged iron or whatever. Oh well. Got a lot of rifle shots. Hours to go. About 12.5 minutes. Whatever I can put together. Strength 7. Path is clear to get a really high quality baseball bat. Once I mine up more iron, mainly. I should have stuck with my original idea. Oh well. Literally can't upgrade it because of that stupid grass there. Only becomes a problem if there's spider zombies and they try to crawl up. Nearly out of lumber here. I don't think we even have enough to finish this, or it'll be close. Like I said, I calculated the amount that we needed as off because I was thinking 4 pillars, and it's like, wait, no, we're not doing 4 pillars, it's just the center's open. So if the zombies break through, they just mill around there. Gonna need more lumber. Is that how we did it over there? I guess it worked out. Okay, but we need lumber. 10 minutes to go. We're not ready, we're not ready, we're not ready. Tense. I am more scared here than I've been in a while. As an upcoming dread, not a momentary freak out. $672. That's not nearly enough. Is this a 1200 one? Please be a 1200 one. It's a 900 one. I already have like everything I need is the good news. Still probably have the courtyard equivalent here, which is fine. It'll just be a bigger courtyard. So we're probably going to break through on the simple side first, and we don't have spikes around it. So we have to do most of the damage shooting ourselves. Literally almost building a solid 9x9 block out of cobblestone, which is why this is taking so much. So it's a considerable amount. And we almost did it too. Seven and a half minutes. Thinking, why do you have extra things? It's because I needed 9 more for the middle. Okay, so we got that done though, so now we can lay down spikes. Please just let me put down these spikes. Stop being jerks about it. they managed to plant all of those down with 5 minutes left. Turn that off. I guess we can keep it on. I'll put however many you can of that. We're gonna go to upgrade over here. So when they break through to the middle, it's going to lack. I'm going to try to use this corner as much as we can. Why is my stamina not regenerated? Just upgrading spikes. Does upgrading stuff not regenerate stamina? Have I just never noticed this? That's interesting. So we got some stuff there. So get ready to jump over. We can place out more spikes. There. We're gonna remember to eat the vitamins, and we'll have the painkillers, we'll have those extra bandages there. Time to let that finish. Good sand. Stone can stack up. We don't need that. I don't even know where we got. I guess we probably got coal from. Okay, that's fine. 27. A lot of feathers, we can get more. I'd rather have the stuff and not need them than fail to do it properly. Let's make sure we just start making iron arrows. Fantastic. So we'll need like another, what, 40 arrows, so we can put the rest back. We'll use the stone axe. Here we go. I am nervous. This structure's not up where I wanted it to be. I'm gonna leave it on, whatever. Okay. Actually, I want this up for another moment. Alright, we got about a minute and a half for any last minutes here. If things get really hairy, we can always run over. To the other side. gives me... This means spider zombies should not be able to climb up. It still allows me to see down below and shoot anyone who touches the outer walls. Though I actually don't want to do it. On some of this. Some of this we want to do something else. Okay, time to eat the vitamins. The vitamins just in case the vulture spawns. Okay, this is basically kind of mostly what I want to. Look at those rude people. Come on to the iron spikes. Come on over. Watch the skies for vultures. We won, right? The end. Comes the second wave. Iron spikes are doing work for sure. If you're wondering why I keep looking at the sky, it's because those vultures can spawn without. Those scare me. Spikes over here are pretty much ruined. So come on around here, my pretties. Oh, here's only stacked up to 150. That's interesting. Over here, come get me. XP there. Basically, what we needed is more spikes. Otherwise, we're doing pretty well so far. But we're nearly out of spikes. Pretty much out of spikes at this point, as I mentioned. Thought I just saw a shadow cross over me, like a vulture shadow. That's why we have these iron arrows, right? To use them. So far, this isn't as bad as I feared. Again, one of the good news is here is even if they did break into the middle, it doesn't actually do anything for them, right? Oh, look, that just went straight through her head. So far, no vultures, so that's nice. Oh, that not hit him. A lot of ammo here, but I mean, that's what it's for, right? Oh, it needs to be repaired. Like, why is this not firing? not sure if I've ever had to repair a boat before. Loot bag things not too spawn. Go for miner 69 or a mother load. Taking mother load this time since we don't get a tool increase. I think we did it. Let's get back to our home base. I think that's everything. Didn't need it, but got it to be safe. Okay, well, that wasn't as bad as I feared. Smelting clay, fantastic. Iron bars, we can worry about later. Gosh. Goldenrod tea. We'll hold on to that. Can of tuna and some other stuff here. Red tea is there. We can drink that in a moment, I suppose. Steroids and a bunch of other things. Okay, so medicine, honey can go back. Advanced materials, cloth can go back. Those are actually bandages, right? So we should put those back here. Got an egg. Don't really need that right now. We can repair all the damage tomorrow. Right, we survived the Horde Night. Much better than I had potentially feared. That was not bad at all. Watch me get utterly destroyed in the next one now. I'm gonna go ahead and slap. I don't know if we need 150 iron arrows normally. And crossbow bolts. Mission materials, brass trophy. I don't think we need that much. Of course, the question is, like, if it's not here, who's it for, right? It's not like we have to worry about somebody else coming along and needing it. So, those are actual finished bolts, so they would go there. Iron crossbow bolts. Yeah, let's switch these. Alright, so we got food, we got water, we got red tea. Red tea, good. Okay. Well, we now have maxed out my mother load, right? We completed all our segments over here. So now we can just be digging straight down, basically. And we can take out the walls and improve that. I guess actually being able to take out the walls faster would have been an argument for the minor 69er points. We don't have to keep switching the mod around. But I'm fine going with this for right now. We did it! We lived through night 7 without a traitor. Hooray! And that wasn't even really close. Like, I don't know if they even punched through a wall section at any point. We can improve that and use that for next week if we'd like. Probably will. Just because it's expendable, right? Like, if they break through the walls there, then nothing of value is lost. So we're now mining the maximum amount per. So 7 to 76. Which looks like it's 110. Getting 110 stone for each of these. We want to make that new bat soon, so we also do want to mine faster. I don't know. Stuff's rough, man. Gotta make decisions like this. Can probably get it all done in like one day, though. I am really happy about that result for what we managed to do in like one day. Still doing okay on food, if not great. We can switch to making sure we have farms and everything in the very near future here. Basically, what do we have points left? We got 1 more point in Pummel Peach, 2, 3. We got 3 more points in Strength, so 1 more level, which is probably 1 or 2 days. And then we go con. And only after we finish all that do we start worrying about intellect and the like. We will need more lumber. Cobblestone, I don't know, let's make another 1700 of. So we'll need more clay. It's all fine. I think we're smelting a whole bunch of clay down into the forge right now, so that's all Gucci. And here we go to the next day.